Hi Libras, I'm Nick. This is my channel NicLoves. I hope you guys are doing good. This is going to be your February mid-month of 2020 reading. As you know, these are general, so it may not apply to every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it. It may just not be for you, but you can always come back at the end of the month to kind of see how it all played out. Maybe it'll make better sense then as you allow the time and the energies to kind of play out. But if you're watching this in the future, this can apply at that time as well. So don't let the time frame constrain you. Even if you're watching this like in April, November, October, whatever, it can still apply. Because whenever you watch this, if you're being guided, directed to this video, even if you are new to my channel, it's for a reason, okay? And this applies to both men and women, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, you like men, women, both, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out. Do be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, because these are all aspects of who you are. You may resonate or kind of pick up something from each. So I would definitely consider watching all of those as well. Okay, and I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2 of what you see here, where we will further clarify, dive in deeper, get more information according to how the reading goes. So if you find that's resonating and you want to spend more time, just click the link below. It'll say extended to continue this on right after you're done watching, okay? And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's at NicLoves with 2 eyes. I do my best to always keep you guys updated on there, and you can kind of get to know me and we can be friends. All right, so what else? I think that's it. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna get 2 different oracle cards for you guys. The first one's gonna be a spirit animal deck, and then a love message from the romance angels. Okay, so let's get one and see what we have for you. It's like our little warm-up. All right, so message for all my Libras for February mid-month 2020. Message for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. What animal message do we have for them? Ooh, okay, so we got the emu. I think someone else got this. I forget who. Maybe like Gemini or Cancer. I don't remember. Emu. All right, so it says, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. Fun. Are you planning something? Maybe you're planning a trip, or you're planning to go somewhere new. It doesn't have to be anything big or extravagant. Maybe you're going to a new restaurant, or trying out a new place with someone, or going shopping somewhere new. But I think it's going to be a good time to kind of do something different. Okay, so let's get a love message now for all my Libras. Oops, whoa. Okay, I think another sign got this exact pair, the emu and this card. I forget who. I think it was either Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer, possibly. So maybe check those out. So we got codependency. Codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So there may be some kind of addiction or attachment. It doesn't have to be physical, although it could be like drugs, alcohol, but also just be addictive behavior, control issues. It could be anything like that, either on your end or the other person's end, or both of you guys. So we'll look into it and see how it all fits in for the rest of your reading. Okay, so Libras, I'm feeling that during this time, you may be already feeling it, but I feel like some of you are going through some kind of Kundalini awakening. Your root chakra is kind of being like activated, or like awakening, or maybe like healing itself, being like going like a rebirth. So maybe you may feel something like tingling, like down your kind of like below where your spine is, and your just like the end here. I forget, your tailbone, tailbone, not spine. You may be feeling something there. You feel like, ooh, like, or energetically, or you in your dream or something. But I feel like some of you are going through some kind of, or a Kundalini awakening. So look into that if you don't know what that is. I don't know how to really explain it that well, so I'm sure you could find some other sources that can give you in-depth definition and explanation. I feel like it's going to be important for you to eat more naturally red pigmented foods this month, or at least these next few weeks, like naturally like whole red plant-based types of fruits and vegetables, like tomatoes, red peppers, cherries, although I don't think cherries are in season, but I guess depends where you are in the world. What's another red? Red potatoes, something red pigmented, strawberries, raspberries, red type fruits. I feel like it's going to help with that process and make you stronger. Also with your sense of like security and foundation, I feel like you're going to have this whole surge of energy. You may be feeling stronger. You may be feeling more like on your game, feeling more like you're ready to take things on. Maybe you're going to be even more active than usual, doing more exercising, or, you know, just kind of like moving around a lot more than usual. I see some of you could be doing more extracurricular activities. Maybe you're in some kind of sport, yoga, Pilates, swimming, exercising, cardio, or weightlifting. It could be all types of stuff. But I feel like you're going to be feeling stronger, feeling more renewed. I see some of you could have fire somewhere in your chart. Or yeah, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also could have Gemini or Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Or it could be like a cusp maybe. But I feel a surge of like energy and creativity, like whoo, like boom, like I don't know. I think you're gonna, it may kind of take you by surprise. I'm also picking up some of you. I know we're going to be having Mercury in retrograde, but I think some of you may already have in your natural birth chart Mercury in retrograde. So I feel like during this retrograde, you are actually going to be feeling more creative. It's going to spark something in you. Like, I know it always depends on your birth chart, like how the alignments and everything plays out. But I think for some of you, if you already naturally you were already born with Mercury retrograde, like myself, you may actually, this time may actually make you feel more inspired. Maybe you're going to be writing more, doing more. I know that happens to me usually. I don't know if it may be the same for you. You may have like new inspiration or new drive, or like you tend to think a lot more and you get more ideas that come through for you, or more like downloads. Okay. I see some of you could be involved in some kind of new, or you're getting more creative. You're using your imagination. You could be inventing something, or you're expressing something. Maybe you create products, or you write, or you do art, or you draw, or you Reiki or healing, or some kind of spirituality based work. I feel like you're creating something new and you're becoming more powerful. Your gifts are becoming stronger. You have a lot of gifts and talents and you're perfecting those things. It's not about being perfect, but I feel like you're gaining more confidence in those things. You're feeling stronger. Like you have more control over them, and I think you're gonna be coming across and finding a lot of good resources around you that you can use to kind of help you with your craft or help you with what you're working on. I also feel like you're gonna be kind of on top of your game. You're gonna be feeling more energized, like at work or at school. You're gonna you're gonna probably be able to get things done quicker than usual. I think you're gonna know what you want. You're gonna be more focused. Feeling like you're more motivated than usual. Not saying you're not motivated, but I think you're gonna be feeling like, okay, I'm ready to do this now. Like more pumped up than usual. Okay, I also feel like a lot of you are looking really good. You're going to be coming across a lot more appealing, more attractive, more sexy. Maybe some of you, you just naturally have this like charisma or magnetism about you that people are always like, ooh, who's that? Whether you're male or female, I feel like maybe people are going to be just like more intrigued and enticed by you. They're going to be looking at you like, oh, like Libra's looking really good. They seem really confident. And confidence is everything. I think when you exert and show that like confidence, people naturally kind of feel more drawn to you. So I think your confidence and your self-esteem is getting higher, and it's not like your ego's up there, but I feel like you're feeling good about yourself, or you're going to be feeling a lot better about yourself, and you're going to be more comfortable with expressing and saying what you need to say and getting to your points across. Okay, and I also feel here that you're taking your power back and you're feeling more powerful now, and because you're feeling good about yourself, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of feelings stirring up and a lot of feelings in and all around you that are coming through. And I think you're gonna be seeing someone or returning somewhere or re-encountering someone from your past. This could be an ex or an old friend or someone you kind of used to talk to or used to have a thing with, or I feel like you're either going to run into them or you come across their page or Facebook or Instagram, or you guys interact in some way, or you start thinking about them, and maybe you have a dream about this person and you're like, whoa, that's weird. Why did I dream about this person? I haven't like seen them or talked to them in like years or like so long. So I definitely feel like there's going to be someone from the past that comes back into your life, or maybe you're kind of popping back into their life, or both of you. And you're going to be really creative about this, or this encounter or reconnection maybe with someone is going to inspire you. It's going to give you like new inspiration for whatever it is that you're working on or doing, or you'll learn something from them that kind of helps you with your work possibly. And I feel like this person, they took a chance, or like, let's say you guys haven't seen each other for a while, you've been apart, maybe, you know, you knew them in high school or in college or whatever, you haven't seen them in a while. I feel like you guys had time apart and they took a chance on something. Maybe I could see this as being someone who maybe they dropped out of high school, or they dropped out of college and then they started something new, or like they started some new venture and they kind of took a chance. And like, to most people, like, oh, you're dumb, why are you doing that? Like, you don't know if it's gonna fail. But I feel like they believed in themselves and they took a chance on something, and it ended up working. It ended up being the best decision they ever made, because maybe now they're like a millionaire, now they're doing so good, or they started a really good company, or like they're really successful. So I feel like they took a chance on something and now they're really successful, they're doing really good, they're at a good place in their life, or at least like working to that point. And I think you're gonna see that, you'll be like, whoa, you're gonna be feeling really inspired by it. Because I think they did this at a young age, or they did it like not too long ago, when maybe they didn't have much, or, you know, they kind of just took a risk. And I feel like they're a risk taker, but this risk actually worked out really good for them. It made all their wishes and dreams come true. And I feel like they're really emotionally, not emotionally, I feel like financially stable. They're at a good place. They could live somewhere where there's a lot of trees, a lot of plants or animals, or they live in like a big land or a big piece of land. I feel like they have a lot of abundance. They have a lot of good things around them. Maybe they live like a really luxurious life, or, you know, they have a lot of nice things and nice cars, nice clothes or something. But I also feel like they're very grounded. I feel like they're grounded. The only thing that they struggle with maybe is like being closed off to people, or like mentally they kind of are, they don't really like to interact with too many people. Like they kind of keep people at a distance. I feel like they're kind of, they may have a lot of friends or a lot of social circles, but when it comes to really who they are, they don't really show that to too many people. They're kind of like reserved to themselves. And I think they're going to be very respectful towards you. I don't know why that's coming through, but I feel like they really admire you and they respect you. And it's like when they see you, they want to know all about you, and like you're telling them all this stuff, but like they don't even say anything about them. But it isn't until you probably mention it or you ask them that they tell you, like, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me? I feel like they're humble. They're not really the type that's gonna like be showing off or want to talk about themselves. Like they want to know more about you. They're interested in you. So I feel like this is gonna come by as a surprise for you. Like you're gonna be like, what? Like I had no idea. Or like you probably would have never thought that that would have happened, or like you would see them, or this would be happening. And it's gonna be pretty interesting. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna see this person, or you guys are gonna interact somewhere, or maybe bump into each other or reconnect somehow, and maybe things are gonna rekindle. Or maybe if you guys never really had a romantic relationship, now it's like, oh, you know, the possibilities are up in the air, because now they're at a place in their life where they're ready, where they can settle down, where they can have a family, where they can, you know, travel more, spend more time. And I think they want that. This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe they have a little bit of both, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, you guys. I just like to mention that. But I do feel like they keep to themselves. They're pretty reserved, and they don't really like to boast or like brag about things that they have. but they're very respectable. I feel like this person, if it's a guy, he's like a big gentleman. If it's a girl, I feel like she's very classy, very well composed, not ratchet or crazy or anything like that. I feel like they're really respectable and they really care about respect, and they're really courteous. Yeah, courteous. So like if you guys go on a date, I feel like they'll open the door for you, or they'll say thank you, or like they're really, really polite. I just feel like they're really, really polite. And that's something that you're gonna really like about them, or that you've always liked about them. Okay, what else here? Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of nice things. They have a lot of nice possessions possibly, but it's not really, they don't hold on too tightly to that. It's not really like who, it doesn't define them, you know, especially because maybe they, you know, come from, you know, normal beginnings or humble beginnings, and like they didn't always have this lifestyle. But now that they do, it's nice, but it doesn't change them. It doesn't make them different. But they're more interested in you, and maybe they're going to be helping you with your career, trying to help you move up. Nala's face just sticking out. And I think they're going to be really inspired by your creativity or muse. I feel like you bring something interesting to the table. You might become like their muse or their inspiration as well. Something new, exciting in their life, because I feel like they're always looking for something new, something to kind of, I don't know, like spark new adventure. I think they may like to travel. Maybe they like to travel, or they've well traveled. They traveled all over the world possibly. Okay, so I think you're going to be going on a new adventure. This can be a new adventure with love, all types of things. You're going to be feeling passionate, more expressive, imaginative. So during this time, if you are feeling that way, make sure you use it, you put it to good use. Write, you know, jot it down somewhere so you don't forget, because sometimes we forget, you know, when we're in the moment, we get the little ding or download or idea. Write it down so you don't forget it, okay? So we're going to be further exploring, getting more details, information about this person, seeing what they're thinking, what are they feeling, what they want you to know, and what their next action move will be towards you. Okay, I feel like they're really stable. They are probably looking for something serious, long-term, committed, if you guys aren't already like in that situation together, and they are really respectful. Okay, so we're going to be clarifying a little bit more, diving in deeper in the extended reading. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for being here, for watching. Leave me a comment, let me know where your situation is. I'd love to know your thoughts or what's happening for you, because maybe someone else could relate as well. And I wish you guys all the best. I'm sending you lots of love, peace, happiness, healing, all good things. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right, I'll see you in the extended reading. Bye.